I'm gonna get a drink. Oh boy, they're stressing me, guys. They're stressing me, people. They're stressing me. Give myself a drink. I need it. I absolutely need it. Absolutely need it. Oh boy, they're stressing me out. Get this going. Yeah, they're stressing me out, people. And I said I wasn't gonna get stressed. I mean, like I said, I'm not that stressed. I'm actually a little bit more calm. I mean, like I said, if this was last year, I'll be throwing shit over the place. I'm not doing that this year. I told myself I'm not doing that with both my Bills and Alabama. But Alabama's cost themselves, ladies and gentlemen. They are costing themselves this game. They really are. I mean, home field. This is why home field advantage is so damn important. A&M's 12th man is literally costing us this game. You know, you got to give credit where credit is due. But that's crazy, man. All three of their scoring drives were in a result to our offensive line, and third and short or third and manageable situations were either a snap infraction or a false start, which set us up in third and long situations, which either resulted into an it all resulted in sacks. All the third and long situations resulted in sacks, which gave us we got to punt the football, and we literally set them up we set them all up on short field. All three of their scoring drives were all short field. They didn't have to work 70 yards or 75 yards plus on every one of their scoring drives. All of them. All of their scoring drives were short field situations. The longest scoring drive of the game was 53 yards. 53 yards. We can't even get that. We can't even get that. We've had to work with 70 yards plus on every single drive that we've had. We never had to work the short field. We never had to work with short field. So, guys, Alabama's playing like absolute garbage. And you know what? Because I know a lot of people is going to do this. I'm not blaming the defense. I'm not blaming the defense at all. I know a lot of people want to blame the defense. I'm not. Why? Why should I blame the defense? Why should I blame the defense for having to work with short field? 53 yards. I mean, like I say, guys, they've had to work with an average of, I got the stat right here, 48.6 yards per drive. Do you know how crazy that is for a defense to work with? 48.6 yards per drive. Am I right? Okay, that says it. 48.6 yards per drive. Do you know how crazy that is for a defense to work with? And it's crazy. Like, it's inevitable that they're going to score. You cannot fuck up against Jimbo Fisher and Bobby Petrino in this offense. You cannot do it. You can't keep giving them opportunities. And when you keep giving them short field, eventually they're going to take full advantage of it. They're going to take full advantage. Now, like I said, Kevin Steele caught some ridiculous shit towards the end of the game. I don't know why we're trying to run all these disguised blitzes, and we're sending like 3 or 4. We keep sending the corner blitz, and yet we're only rushing with 4 people. Like when A&M's rushing, when they have their cornerback package, when they're blitzing, it's always 5 or 6 dudes rushing the quarterback. Why are we continuously rushing with 3 or 4 guys? I have no idea. But we're trying to send that corner. I don't understand it. They're picking it up almost every single time. But no, guys, offensively, it's a disaster. This play calling is atrocious. It is absolutely atrocious play calling wise. And run design wise, I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing as far as running the football. The last couple weeks, the majority of our success came to going inside the inside, running it between the A gap or the B gap, right? Running in between the tackles or running off of the center and the guard. And yet, a majority of our run plays, we're trying to bounce it outside of the tackle. We're literally setting up run plays outside of the tackle. Why are we not trying to establish a run game in the inside? Are we that afraid of A&M's defense? Listen, they got talented players, no question about it. But are we that intimidated to not try to run it into the inside? We're literally trying to bounce shit every time to the outside. I'm not understanding these running design plays at all. If we're going to win this game, we have to run the football. We can't keep relying on Jalen Milroe's arm. He's not that type of quarterback. He's not there yet. You have to run the ball. So we got to do a better job when it comes to our run design plays. But special teams was atrocious. But the only good player for special teams today, guys, is Will Reichert, as usual. He has to be the kicker and the punter today, guys. He has to be an All-American kicker and an All-American punter today, ladies and gentlemen. That's the best player on earth. That's the best player for special teams. Special teams coverage has been abysmal. Burnup had a shank punt, which set them up in excellent field position, which gave them a result in 3 points. And then the punt return, which ended up setting it up for a touchdown drive. I mean, you can't make it up, guys. And then people want to sit up there and blame the defense. Why? Why are we blaming the defense when they have to work with 48.6 yards per drive? I'm not understanding it. So we're having a terrible first half. We're not playing up to our standard. We're not playing up to our potential. And, if we can't keep it up, then we're going to lose, and that's going to be the end of our season. So let me read some of your comments because I know I'm ignoring it. Let me take a look at some of your comments. I'm more pissed off than I am now. Yeah, Bobby, I agree, Bob. I mean, Bob, I see it. I see it. I would be pissed. I'm pissed off too. Play calling terrible. We just abandoned the run. Yeah, dude. Yep. Has there been any slants? No. I think we've tried to go to a couple slants. For the most part, it's really corner routes and out routes that have been extremely successful. Oh, shit. 0 success blitz with vanilla play calling. Yep, vanilla play calling. Vanilla play calling. I agree. This play calling has been abysmal. I don't know what the fuck we're trying to do. I have no idea what we're trying to do as far as play calling. Yeah, we need to run the ball, but we can't. Yeah, we're going away from it. We're going away from it. I mean, if we're gonna win this football game, guys, we have got to establish a run game. We got to establish a run game. I love your channel and you as a person. I appreciate that, Bobby, man. Let's say, I try my best with this channel, man. I try my best, man. I appreciate you, brother. Best D-line, and we keep running straight at it. You got to keep running it, even if it's not successful. I agree. Miro can't read a defense or read running lanes. Bama Twitter blaming Night Black for not catching it. Yeah, that pass was way too high. I mean, like I said, it was in his mitten. So, like I said, when that ball is anywhere near the vicinity, you're hoping that your receiver can come down to it. But that ball was too high, man. Here's the thing about Miro. I actually think he's making, compared to Texas, let's just say that, compared to Texas, this is a much better game of reading the defense compared to Texas. My biggest issue with Miro is not even the fact that he's not really reading the defense as fast this game, because like I said, it's not bad. He's making some pretty good solid reads, so I can't put it all on Miro there. But what I will put on Miro is the intermediate throws. He is fucking up these intermediate throws. When it comes to the deep ball, oh yeah, he can be excellent with the deep ball. But when it comes to the intermediate throws, he is fucking it up. The underneath routes, it's too high almost every single time. It's either too high or too wide. The intermediate throws, it literally should be the most accurate. It literally should be the most accurate for any quarterback. That is some of the easiest throws that you can ever make are intermediate throws. What should be the harder throws are the 25-yard throws, the 30-yard throws, the deep ball throws. Not the intermediate. That's supposed to be the easiest part of the job, especially if you have a clean pocket and it's in man coverage where the receiver has separation. If he hits Bond in stride, our fastest receiver against one of their slowest corners, and especially because that was a nickel corner that was going against them, and that's one of their slowest players, that's easily a first down right there, and that's an extension of the drive. But, I mean, he is missing these intermediate throws. He's missing it, man. So that's my biggest issue with Miro, man, is that he's not accurate. He's not being accurate when it comes to the intermediate throws. Bama pass game is just basically throwing up and hoping that your receiver is making a 50-50 catch. I mean, it's working. And the funny part is Jermaine Burton is killing their outside corner. He's killing him. Corner routes, out routes. And like there were a couple times where there was where it was a design slant, it was a design inside slant, and Jermaine Burton. It looked like Jermaine. He was not. He clearly wasn't the first read because if he was the first read, Jermaine Burton's wide open and he's probably taking that shit to the house. But it's what. But I forgot. I think it was. I think it was in the first quarter. It was a design inside slant. Jermaine Burton beats his man off the line. It was man-to-man coverage with no safety help, with no safety over the top. If he hits, if Milroe sees that and hits Jermaine Burton in stride, that's either a big gain or that's a touchdown. But that's like, so that's the reading. That's the frustration that Bama fans have because he's not really seeing a lot of those open reads. Again, it's better compared to Texas because there were times where he's going through his progressions and he is making the correct read. The problem though is that the pass is too high. The pass was too high. Nye Black wasn't even the first read that time. The pass was just too high. So we got to get better. We got to get better. I appreciate that fly. Man. I'm actually going to be on Tommy. Check out, by the way, guys, if you guys are Bills fans or if you're interested in catching me on NFL, catch me on Bills Mafia Sports Report. I'll be on there after the game is over, and we'll be doing a live stream, and then I'll be doing a video once that's over. But yeah, we're going to be doing a live stream after the post game. The next 30 minutes will determine the rest of our season. Yeah, if we lose this game, the season's over. Next 30 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, if we lose this game, the season's over. The season's over if we lose this game. So it is what it is. I mean, like I said, I had this team going 10-2. And I think I had us losing to Texas. I don't know who else I lost to. I think it was Georgia in the SEC championship game. I'm not too sure, but if we lose this game against A&M, it's the season's over. Now, here's the funny part about this: even though our national championship aspirations are over, for the most part, technically speaking, it's not over. It's not over. Well, no, it is over because A&M. Even if A&M loses to LSU, because I think I see A&M losing like one game, and that's maybe to LSU. If A&M loses to LSU, I mean, that's their first SEC loss, and A&M. That's their first SEC loss. So yeah, the season really would be over for us. Whether if it's SEC championship play or national championship play, the season's over. So yeah, I agree. I hope the second half is better. Yeah, I hope it is too, man. We got to come up firing. Now, the good thing is we get the ball back in the second half. We get the ball back in the second half. So, we got to come out guns blazing. We got to come out guns blazing. But I think for the most part is give your defense an opportunity. Give your defense a chance to not work with short field. Give your defense an opportunity because when A&M when they have to work the field long, they have proven that they can't score on this defense. Or they can't be as efficient against this defense. So give your defense an opportunity. Give your defense a chance because when they're backed up like that and you're going against A&M and Bobby Petrino and Jimbo Fisher, yeah, eventually they're going to take advantage of those opportunities. Yeah, A&M has to lose because they have to lose 2 SEC games, and I don't see them. The SEC is just not. It's not a good conference. Like this year, it's just not. It's not a good conference. So we have to win this game. I don't see anybody else being A&M unless there's an upset, right? Unless there's an upset on their schedule. So I didn't notice any energy this game. Where's the dogs? Give it to them, Saban. Yeah, it seems like the only people that has the energy are Jermaine Burton. It seems like Jermaine Burton and Malachi Moore, who got hurt. And by the way, prayers up to Malachi Moore. I think Earl Little has to come and start from him. But it seems like the only dogs in this team are Jermaine Burton. I will say this, though. Dallas Turner, Chris Braswell, and are having a game. They're having a game. They're having a game off the edge. They are extremely effective. Uh-oh. Well, that's a good start. That's a good start with the kick return. Yeah, AMH. Like I say, it could happen. LSU lost to, Ole Miss has a great chance. I don't know. I think overall wise, I don't know. I don't really see you guys really losing. Maybe to LSU, but I don't really see them losing 2 SEC games. I just don't see it. Not playing like this game matters. Do they not know what this is at stake? I don't know, man. I don't know. All right. All right, so the game's back on. I know I'm ahead of some of you guys, so I'm not going to spoil that much. Not gonna lie, I'm mad as fuck. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, this is frustrating, man. I mean, like I said, two straight weeks of playing some really good solid football, and then we go back to playing like absolute crap against Texas. But all right, guys, I'm gonna end the live. I'm gonna end the half live. Catch me on Bama Insider after the game is over. We're gonna be over there, and we're gonna do our post game recap with Coach Smook and Coach Sean and Kyle Henderson. But anyway, guys, I will catch you guys later. Catch me on the post live, and then I will do a video talking about the post game. All right, peace.